Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Cancer for the mid-April time period. I hope all my Cancer friends are doing great. I hope the month of April has started out strong for you. As you know, this is a general reading. There will be parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. Dear Cancer, in the past position, we do have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Star. In the obstacle position, we have the Chariot, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Four of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Swords. In the past position, we do have the Nine of Cups, which is a really wonderful card to have. Cancer, this is a card of a wish coming true. This is a yes card. It signifies that there was a conflict-free period in the past for you, and you found yourself appreciating little things, really feeling satisfied and content with everything that was happening specifically in your relationships. Now, it's clarified by the Star, which is another beautiful card. The Star is all about hope and faith and healing and dreams coming to fruition. Definitely the Star also signifies awakening, being aware of what's truly important, being aware of different things that are happening around you, and kind of taking advantage of things in order to move yourself forward closer towards your dreams and your goals. This combination is really powerful and really strong, and provides that really wonderful foundation from which you continue to benefit today. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the Chariot card, which is a major arcana card. Normally, it brings a lot of good fortune, but when you have the Chariot as a challenge, it could be that you are feeling a little bit uncertain in a specific situation that you find yourself in today, perhaps in a relationship as well. And so that could make you overly sensitive to different things. You're still kind of coming over, like getting over a specific grief. You may be feeling moody and a little bit frustrated, but the biggest thing that the Chariot has in the obstacle position is self-doubt, and that will definitely delay things from moving forward towards your goals and your dreams. Having lack of direction is another kind of negative aspect of having the Chariot in the obstacle position. Definitely it's a bit of a hurdle because you continue to look outside of yourself for things to reassure yourself on the inside. It's important to remember that your confidence comes from within. So do meditate, do drink plenty of water, do physical exercise, also take walks in nature to ground yourself with the environment around you. All those things are very good and healthy for you in order to get you back on track and help you overcome this self-doubting belief system that you may be kind of going through at the moment. And it does seem like there's someone in your vicinity, who is described here with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles can be difficult when she's in the obstacle position. She's not very sensitive. She's kind of very temperamental. She's someone who creates a toxic environment around them as well. So you may want to kind of stay away from that low vibrational energy. And again, make sure that you do meditate, make sure that you do observe your thoughts, because you want to clean up your vibration. You want to focus on the positive rather than the negative, because what you focus on tends to repeat itself. We don't just manifest things that are good for us. We also sometimes manifest things that are bad for us. So it's important to get into the habit of cleaning up vibrations and meditating, observing your thoughts in order to raise that vibration. Now, in the present position, we do have the Three of Swords, which is a card that is sometimes difficult to have. It's a card of sorrow and being let down by something or someone. Sometimes when we have the Three of Swords make an appearance in the reading, it could be that we are finding it hard to trust other people. It could be that other people are finding it hard to trust us, because of course the Three of Swords here goes both ways. It doesn't necessarily that someone has to let you down. It could be that you let yourself down. We are human after all. We do sometimes make mistakes. It is important to remember that it's not going to do us any good if we continue focusing on the negative. When we do make mistakes, it's important to learn from them and move on. Don't sort of linger. But the Three of Swords here is clarified by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is really an amazing card. I mean, it's a card of gatherings and celebrations, you know, people feeling happy and surrounded by friends, surrounded by family, surrounded by like-minded people. But when you have the Three of Swords here clarified by the Four of Wands, it could be that there are some disagreements in your community, in your kind of circle of people that are in your everyday life. You know, it could be some friends are being less than supportive. It could be that there is someone around you gossiping and creating low vibration energy. But definitely there's something happening in this community that is not particularly, you know, healthy and positive. So you want to make sure to distance yourself from that kind of vibration. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the wonderful Six of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Swords. The Six of Cups is a really positive card. It's all about kindness. It's all about, you know, relationships and connections. It's also kind of brings us back those wonderful memories that make us feel good, that make us look forward to future, that makes us look forward to things that are coming up and feel optimistic, if you will. However, there is a little bit of a warning when the Six of Cups make an appearance, and that means that you don't want to look towards the past too much, because the past is over and done with. You know, granted, there are wonderful things that are in your past, but it's important to look up ahead and not escape those moments that can be uncomfortable, like the Three of Swords. Do remember that the Three of Swords is a minor arcana card, and while it does bring a little bit of a disappointment, it is only going to last a few days. I mean, you don't have the Tower, you know, you don't have like death or something, those major arcana cards that bring, you know, incredible transformation. The Three of Swords is unpleasant, but sometimes it is part of our day-to-day life. It could be that we trusted someone to do something and they didn't, and so as a result we have to pick up the pieces and move forward, which you are, Cancer, extremely strong and very resourceful, so you should be able to pick right up and move forward without any problem whatsoever. I am kind of interested in this Seven of Swords, which is the clarifier, because the Seven of Swords can be about deception and dishonesty. So if you are looking towards something that has happened in the past and kind of remembering that wonderful memory, that memory could contain a little bit of deception and dishonesty within itself. So it is important to remember that sometimes we idolize situations, we idolize memories, we make them better than they were in real life. However, the Seven of Swords does have a positive attribute to this card, because it suggests that you will be able to kind of see an opportunity and take advantage of it. The Seven of Swords does have an element of deception to it, but it also has an element of advantage to it as well. While others are distracted, you're able to kind of do something to your advantage. You know, use a little bit of strategy, use a little bit of tactics in order to move forward towards your goals and your dreams. Let's see what energy oracle cards I pulled, and we've got Blossoming Abundance, Angel of Balance, and the Garden and the Gate. The Garden and the Gate is all about venturing into the unknown territory, because where you may be, where you may feel safe. For example, if you have a job that makes you feel safe, if you have a relationship that makes you feel safe, remember that those things can be limiting. When you venture into the unknown, you expand your consciousness, you expand your horizons, and you're able to realize your potential, your dreams, your goals, and so much faster, and also in a lot of times in unpredictable ways, but ways that are very fulfilling and satisfying. The Angel of Balance is a reminder, dear Cancer, from the divine, that you want to make sure you allocate your time well. Don't spend too much time at work and not enough at home. You want to make sure those things are equal and balanced. And the Blossoming Abundance, of course, speaks for itself. It's a card that suggests that, all the work that you've put in the past is coming to you in a like as a reward now. There has been quite a lot of time and energy that you've invested in the past, so definitely there are amazing opportunities that are coming your way, so make sure that you're aware of that. Let's see what mystical wisdom cards I pulled, and we've got Illusion, Embrace the Truth. That's interesting. We have Animal Bond, Stand Up for All Animals, and we have Knowledge, Seek Knowledge. Definitely there is something that it does not appear as it seems, and the Deception card and the Dishonesty card also is an omen for that as well. So you want to make sure to kind of analyze and reevaluate different situations that are happening in your life, different relationships, so that you invite clarity in as well. Meditation helps with that, and make sure that you connect with animals, because they ground us, they give us a new perspective on life, they enrich us, they enrich our experience as well. Definitely a very powerful omen from the divine. Sometimes when we try and connect with other people, we don't get from that what we want, but when we connect to other to animals, we do. So make sure to pay attention to different animals that you see on an everyday basis, because they also bring us signs of what is coming ahead, signs of what we may expect. So definitely make sure to bond with animals. And knowledge definitely points to the fact that while you have a lot of knowledge, there's still something that you may not be aware of. So you want to make sure to meditate. You want to make sure to do some shadow work as well. Bring things that are in the shadow into the light, so you can incorporate that. It's interesting how sometimes as we mature, as we grow, as we become older, knowledge is something that comes easier to us because we have been through many different situations. So definitely you want to, make sure you research things that are of interest to you, especially if there's something in particular you would like to pursue. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.